Hey, we're back. Back with Brother JT. I'm so thrilled to have this man here. He's an institution in the Lehigh Valley. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people in the Lehigh Valley that, outside of the Funhouse, don't know about this man. Um, and you know, if you could, Brother JT, tell us, like, how did you get involved with music, and what's it been like for you?
Um, my brother, my older brother had a band in the really early 70s, and they used to practice in our kitchen of this very same house, by the way, that I'm in Easton. And I, I grew up with that. They used to play the White Album at night, when I was 6 or something. So it just gets into you. And then I saw my brother doing it. I thought, well, maybe he showed me some bar chording, and then I was off and listened to all the good music.
Yeah, the good stuff.
Tried to avoid the bad music.
Now you really are quite prodigious. You have a huge catalog. How many
Yeah,
songs would you say you've written so far in your career? How many songs? You couldn't
it's
add that up.
probably like between 200 and 300 maybe. And I'm
Okay.
saying like stuff that's been released, it's got to be at least two, like 30 albums or whatever that is. So
30
and that
albums. A
the
lot of
official
them are
releases
vinyl
aside
too.
from the stuff that I put out myself. So a lot, too much.
Well, I've been in touch with the Society of the Brother JT Brotherhood, and they've asked a lot of questions for me to ask of you. So we're going to go through some of the questions, and if some of them stick out, uh, you can respond. But if they don't stick out, the first one is, which drink puts you most at ease? The second one is, what's the best flavor from A Treat? The third question is, why are we here?
Cream
The fourth
soda.
question, do you want to answer any of them?
Cream soda, the red kind.
Cream
And that
soda,
is also
okay.
why we are here, Bill. Um, I didn't hear the first. What was my
The
favorite
first
string?
question was, which drink puts you most at ease?
Oh, drink. Gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic, okay, good. I'm actually a vodka and tonic guy, so we're kind of
With
brothers.
Rose's lime juice.
Yes. Here's one. Do you have recurring dreams?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, dreams, I don't know if you experience this, but it seems like as I get older, I dream more, and you return to certain dreams that have no meaning, but you keep returning there, and it's weird. It's like there's something more to it than just subconscious emptying itself out. But yeah, I do
Okay.
have a lot of recurring dreams.
So do you think dreams can portend the future? How does that work for you?
I don't know. I mean, it's anything's possible. I think it's there's times when I'm in a dream, I feel like I am somewhere else, like a different version of this life or this universe. And if that's possible, then anything's possible.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever had a dream. I've dreamed about people and then heard from them the next day. You know,
Mm,
but that's just a coincidence, probably.
wow. Well, this is good. I'm thankful you're talking about this stuff. I have a lot more questions here, but I think what we should
Yeah.
do is you should tell us one of your songs that you would like to share with us. Give us a song that you
Okay.
want. Yeah, because people come in to see what you're gonna do. They want to hear you sing. They don't want to hear me.
I
Tell
suppose.
us,
Yeah.
tell us
I,
one of your songs.
okay. Well, I was going to play a song I wrote in the last month or so, or sometime in the winter, and it's called Yeehaw, and this is how it goes, I guess. Oh, brother, we all got mothers, don't you know? And I bet you like it when you're in love. And I'm guessing all the stars above look the same as when we were young. Oh, sister of mine, it's been a long, long time since you felt like you could really breathe. Oh, you wishing you could be seen as more than just something to please. Ain't it time that we get together? Open up our mouths and let the truth come out. Ain't it time that we get together? Open up our mouths and let the truth come out. Ain't it time that we get together? Open up our mouths and let the truth come out. Ain't it time that we get together? Open up our mouths and let the truth come out. Hey y'all, 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 hey y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Glad to see you're still cooking inside there. That's a pretty good thing. Yeah, that's. Do you have anything else? You want to do another song, or do you want to answer some more questions? What's your mood? I mean, this is your show. You know, tell me what you want.
How do you write songs, JT? Well, let me tell you.
Go ahead.
It's often a case of something where I'll struggle with something for weeks, and finally I'll be looking at the TV and see a commercial for Toyota, and the answer will come to me, you know. But then there's other times where they just come out. Like this song I'm going to play now. I was just laying on my bed. I had my arms out like this, looking at the window shade, which had the sun behind it, and you know, in a certain frame of mind, and words and melody came out, and I heard the voice, and it was like an old time Broadway show kind of voice, you know. And then so it's a song called Somersaults.
Good.
And, this is the voice I heard. Sort. See how the morning completes you. Look how you round out the day. Elijah sits at the throne of the Father and sends you a river to grace. Okay. Easy to go by the wayside. Then there's a smile for the toll. We go for love is the soul of the world, like a beggar who's sitting on gold. Mines, summer songs, and car wheels inside the uncertain bright eye. Fireworks in the carnival lights, words with the promise of a tenderness on some summer night. Tell me who defined what love is. Can you weigh it by the ounce? Or is it a fever that makes you feel better? Or is it just a name you can never pronounce? summer songs and cartwheels in the sun upon the side of Rhode Island. Fireworks at the corner of the lights, merge with the promise of the candles on some summer's night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So as I said, that came out like fully formed. I had to tinker with it a little, change some lyrics, change some chords, because it sounded an awful lot like a song from Oklahoma. But
Perfect.
that's how it happens, though. There's nothing really new.
That's a beautiful thing. The way, a great way to live. So yeah, I have a question for you now that comes from a guy named Steve Giganti, and he said he wanted to know what's the inside skinny on super elastic bubble plastic. Do you have an answer for that?
Super elastic bubble plastic. Yeah, it was from my childhood. You know, there was it was like this thing that you got at the store, like a little, like along the lines of, what do you call that? Gummy, gumbo, you know, stretchy plastic stuff.
Yeah.
You know? But in this case, I think you took a straw and you put it into it and you blew it up into shapes or something, and then you put it in the oven.
Oh, you did?
You know, I don't remember any of that. I just think it's a neat
not
name,
anything like it's not anything like silly putty though, right?
From the early 70s. Google it. It's
okay.
It's
I
probably
don't know
quite
anything
toxic.
else. I have no idea. But I told him I would ask you the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Steve, yeah, he's having a larf. But good for him.
You gotta love Steve Giganti.
Yes.
Okay. He also had one more question. It's a little bit more serious. He said, which of your 5 senses could you lose? If you had to lose only one.
Smell.
Smell? Okay.
I mean, smells nice, but I could probably do without it. Whereas I don't think I could do without a lot of the others. I mean, there's a lot of cases where if you don't have smell, that's a plus.
Right.
In this world, you know.
Well, I told Steve I could lose my sense of taste because I've never been known for my taste. So what the hell?
But you're such a tasteful man.
That's right. All right. I think you've answered a lot of these. Oh, one more. Do you believe in telepathy?
You know, yeah, I think anything's possible. You know, because I firmly believe, or I've been told, that there's on a cellular level, everybody has in each cell of them a certain amount of divinity. It's just that we don't know it, and that we're stumbling around worrying about our jobs and our standing, and we're like, you know, God's waiting to be, and it's too bad, but you know, it's capitalism for you. Anyway, no, I think
we're reduced to money.
You know, that hasn't been done yet, and it's just a matter of that's where faith comes in. You know, not like religious faith, but just true faith that there's a little more to you than just, you know, the clothes you wear and who you think you are. So there's that.
Yes. Good answer. That was very insightful. Thank you, John. Okay.
I think a lot.
How many songs do you want to do today? Do you want to do like 5, 6?
Well, I was just thinking of doing one more, buddy. Is that okay?
You do
one more?
It's you. This is you.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled to be talking to you, pal. I've done sound for you so many times at the fun house, so that was always fun, you know.
Yeah.
And
couldn't have done it without you.
Well, you know, your wordplay is great. The only thing I do with my sound is I make sure that the singer is heard. That's the only thing I do.
That's important.
So.
Yep. Is the fun house still there, Bill?
Yes, it's there. It's there. It's thriving.
It's
There's
been
a
a little
lot of
while.
angry people there. There's a lot of
Yeah,
underemployed people
there
there.
always was.
Well,
Anger is a big part of the funhouse. I mean,
anger. Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's good.
Well, it's good to hear. I hope I can go there someday again
Yeah, I hope that the band comes
without
back
a
and
mask on.
kicks some butt, you know.
Yeah,
But speaking of butt, how about the last song? I heard it's
last
a
call.
real teaser.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
This is like recent. I don't even remember all my old songs. It was
No,
really
no, I'm
hard.
talking about
I
the
was going to
song
do
you're
some
going to
old ones,
sing
and
right now.
I don't. Okay, this is called Hubba Hubba Ho, and it seems to be about peeling off beer labels
Good.
and all that.
Good policy.
Oh, I gotta pause. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hubba hubba ho, gone jam to Jesus Jericho. Peace and truth pumping at the flow. I'm meant to lead you around the road. Parachute heaven up your mind. We roasted several behind. With the feeling posting all the time. Cause my gasoline is always low. And it goes that I've been pulling down my pride. I fashion elements of style. I'm lasting longer than you know. Cause I got it up and go to the sky. And then I lost my memory. By overthinking everything. By Jove, I think myself some things. And go and fire over the house. And looking down in mama's closet. I'm feeling. See right now. It makes me happy. I feel like sassafras inside if I know I'm gonna meet my pappy someday, 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 someday. And we're hopping on the fuel. We got some gun out of fuse. I guess you got a lot to do. And I'll try and take it from you. Nothing you can do but the circle that we're in. It's turning, keep your lips on trees. And burning the rustle of the wind. We're living and fine and true way. La la la, always try to spell love. Y-S-I-C-A-N. A man, a man, a man, a man. It's hubba hubba ho. Take out your tub of candles. We going to cook the world on more. Go out and watch the dominoes. Open up the door, pleasure and breathing into the we're sharing honey over. And bed, melody, smiling faces, singing. La 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 la
Whoa.
Thank you so much.
That was lovely.
Last call for alcohol.
Made me want to
Ding,
dance the
ding.
reggae dance, man.
I kind of messed that up. But,
It
it
sounded
might
good
be
over
seen as-
here.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot the first chorus, but it's sort of like, out of practice. But If it's okay with you, it's okay with me. I mean,
Yeah, it's fine. It's beautiful to me. I have one last question I gotta ask. I
yeah.
ask of all what I call veteran musicians who've been out on the road for more than 5 years. And it's a question called the gig from hell story. Everybody
Oh,
seems to have a gig from hell story. Now, what I'd like you to do is not mention any names, but if you could tell us your anything that springs to mind for a gig from hell.
yeah. There have been, there's a lot to choose from, Bill.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like I've kind of been playing in hell for several decades, but what springs to mind, because it was a pretty bad gig. It was not in the Original Sins, and somehow our manager booked us at a biker rally up in upstate New York, and the act before us. Well, aside from that, we're setting up, and they're yelling stuff at us, like "fuck you." Oh, sorry, I can't say that, right?
You could say it.
All
This
the
is the
stuff
internet.
bikers would say, like "get a real job" or something, like
Yeah.
the
Friendly
glamorousness
talk,
of
I call it.
show business. They would yell at us,
Yeah.
and we played, and they threw beer cans. Fortunately there was netting up, so. But the great thing about it was our opening act was a leather and lingerie show with young ladies coming out and being judged on their appearance in leather and lingerie. And I was just sitting on my ass thinking, how am I going to top this?
Yes. No, you're dead in the
And it
water.
went down from there. So good thing to know about bikers. They really like Creedence.
They do. Yes, they do. Creedence.
Midnight Special. They love that song.
And you know what I've noticed about bikers is they never get tired of Born to Run. Born to be wild,
Probably
rather.
not.
Born to be wild.
Yeah, anything, like Allman Brothers, anything like that.
Yep. They love that
That was
stuff.
pretty bad, but I mean, there's worse. There's stuff where involves vomit and stuff, so I don't let's get into that.
Oh man. Yeah, I've always wanted to play down at the Steel City motorcycle hill climb thing. They always
Oh
have
yeah,
bands at the bottom of the hill. And sometimes they get splashed with gasoline when somebody dies, comes back down the hill. It's pretty funny. Yeah.
yeah.
So, well, anyway, let's end it on a good note. Did anything you want to say to anybody out there? Like,
Well, just hang in there. We're getting there, folks.
yeah, we are.
This has been a lesson of sorts if you paid attention.
Yes.
So
Well, that's the
let's
trouble.
learn the lesson and
There's
be better to each other.
there's
Hopefully.
some people that refuse to learn.
That's the midnight special. Shine a light on me. That's the midnight special. Shine a light on me. So that's
You know what? That song
what
just
you would
cost
do.
us $6,000 in royalties. All right.
Poor Ledbetter.
Let's wrap this up like this, like when Bacigalupi mixes the dough, we're gonna wrap it up, throw it up in the air and catch it,
Wrap it up. I'll take it.
and we're gonna say goodbye. Is
Okay.
that cool?
It's gonna have to be.
It's gonna have to be.
Adios.
Thank you. It's great working with you.
Okay, you too. I'm gonna do this now.